Kurt Rambis had an outstanding basketball career at Santa Clara University from 1976 to 1980, culminating with his honor as WCAC Player of the Year in 1980. Rambis went on to thrive as part of the Los Angeles Lakers' Showtime era, where he was an integral part of 4 NBA championship teams as a player and 2 more as an assistant coach. In his first season at Santa Clara, Rambis promptly earned West Coast Athletic Conference Freshman of the Year honors, averaging 15 points and 11 rebounds a game. He ended his career with the Broncos ranked first with over 1,700 points, second with 686 field goals and over 1,000 rebounds. Rambis earned a roster spot with the Lakers in 1981. And less than 2 months into the season, head coach Pat Riley moved Rambis into the starting lineup. He proceeded to start 43 of the last 45 regular season games, helping the Lakers to the 1982 NBA title. Over the next 6 seasons, Rambis continued to play a huge role in the astounding success of the Lakers. Rambis helped lead the Lakers to NBA titles in 82, 85, 87, and 88. Following his playing career, Rambis entered the coaching ranks as an assistant on Del Harris's staff for 3 seasons before being named the Lakers' interim head coach 12 games into the 98-99 season. Rambis helped guide the Lakers to 4 NBA Finals appearances as an assistant, with the Lakers winning NBA championships in 2002 and 2009. In addition to his playing, coaching, and front office work, Kurt has also participated in several broadcast ventures, currently serving as an NBA analyst for ESPN.
So please welcome our final inductee of the day, Kurt Rambis from Santa Clara. Kurt. Watch that.
Oh, I love that. Thank you. Cameraman's up here counting 1, 2, 3. It sounded like my math final at Santa Clara. For those of you that were here last year with Dennis Autry, I will not be pulling my pants down and showing you my short shorts. You're welcome for that. And Billy Bean, you mentioned over at Loyola Marymount, and I remember seeing you there. No, not really. Tom, where are you? You mentioned those glasses, right? I prefer to think of myself, I'm just years ahead of my time, because if you watch the NBA All-Star game, all those guys were wearing those glasses out there. It's a fashion statement now. So, to the WCC, my wife is a promoter and event planner, so I live through what you have to go through to put on an event personally, so I know how difficult it is. So congratulations to the WCC in putting this on, because it's a very difficult thing to do, and obviously this is a tremendous event, and the sporting events that go along with it basketball-wise, it's been an unbelievable situation for the conference, so congratulations. And I think I speak for all the inductees here that this is a pretty frickin' cool honor. It's amazing that a lot of time passes and people look back at your career and see that there's some justification for honoring you. So it is a tremendous honor. When I was being recruited out of high school, I dragged that process on and made a lot of head coaches miserable, because I made a decision way past the deadline that was supposed to occur before you were signing with a college. So I wanted to be sure that I was going to the correct university. It was going to be the proper fit for me. My dad was a high school teacher, so he pounded in our heads as kids that education was extremely important, and more so than anything that we would ever do athletically. So I wanted to pick a school that was going to fit me academically as well as athletically. And going through the recruiting process, Dick Davey, who was an assistant coach at Cal Berkeley at the time, gave me a call and told me that Cal was the perfect fit for me, and that's where I should go. a week later in the recruiting process, when Santa Clara hired him as an assistant coach, he called me and said that Santa Clara was the perfect fit for me, and that's where I should go. But I was looking for an institution that I could get a degree in, something that I would be proud of, some place where I could go and play basketball, which is what I really love to do. I love the small size of Santa Clara. I did not have a desire to go to a huge university. I wanted to be in classrooms where you could have an intimate relationship. Well, that's the wrong word. Wanted to have a individual relationship with a professor and be able to ask questions after class, and that was a perfect fit at Santa Clara. Wanted to play in a terrific conference. That year, USF was #1 in the country, so it gave the conference a lot of prestige and kind of elevated everything at that point in time, just over a national level. Looking back at my coaching staff, I learned a lot about basketball, furthered from what my dad had taught me with Carol Williams. It was the right way to play basketball in a passing game offense where people were involved. It wasn't an individual offense, which is, predominantly what we see so much in basketball today. I'm a purist. I like to have everybody involved and see the game really moved, where the ball's being passed and players are moving, and that good execution is, to me, that's what basketball really is. Dick Davey, with his discipline and hard-nosed approach, taught me a lot about just making that overall dedication to the sport, the team. He was completely relentless on me all the time, so we butted heads a lot. Needless to say, Kevin Eagleson, who was there, who brought out more in me than probably any other coach, just because after every workout that he was killing me in, the next days was going to be even harder. So he really taught me that I had another level in me at some point in time, always. The relationships that you build at a university can carry over for a lot of us through the rest of our lives. I met two of my best friends at Santa Clara, Rich Brown and Doug Cosby. Doug Cosby, who was an all-pro tight end for the Dallas Cowboys. We are now in a clothing business together, and it's been doing very, very well. Thank you very much. But I can't thank the university enough for all the things that they did for me. There's nothing that I feel, even in comparison to anything that I've ever done for the university compared to what they did for me. I got my degree in psychology. It helped me out in raising my kids. It helped me out in coaching, so at the professional level. But I'd like to thank my parents for raising me the right way. My dad for teaching me about sports and getting me to value an education and putting more emphasis on that than anything athletically. My family, who unfortunately none of them could be here, and hence the empty table over there. I've got 3 beautiful kids. My youngest, she's going to Santa Clara right now, and I couldn't be prouder of her. She made the right decisions. My 2 boys, a couple knuckleheads, one graduated from UCLA and one Loyola Marymount. I couldn't convince them to go to Santa Clara, so, but they're good kids. I think the greatest thing in looking back at my career and everything that had happened in college and at the professional level, the greatest compliment that I could give to Santa Clara is looking back on everything that has happened. If I had to do it all over again, I would choose Santa Clara once again. Thank you very much, everybody.